from Stackhouse, and I have a question for you. Have you figured out the way to make the perfect cake? Today, we're going to learn how to make the perfect cake. The first step is to wash your hands because you need to be very clean when you deal with ingredients. The second thing to do is preheat your oven. Today we're making a very special kind of cake, which is fudge marble cake, and for our recipe it calls for 350 degrees. The second thing to do is read your instructions, and after you thoroughly understand them, you need to move on to the first step. The first step in ours is to have a 9x11 pan and to grease it. Today we're going to use a very not normal way of greasing the pan, and we're going to take oil and just smear it all over the bottom and the sides of the pan so the cake doesn't stick when it comes out. And just to add a tip of flavor, we're going to add a little bit of cocoa on the bottom of the pan, again so it doesn't stick and it just adds a little bit of flavor. But not much because this stuff is really bitter. The next thing to do is to open up the box. Okay. And to get your baking bowls out. Okay. Just having a little bit of problems here. Okay. So we're going to take the mix. Our mix are water, so we need 1 1/4 cup of water. So we're just going to pour that into our bowl here. And we're going to add our 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. And we're just going to pour that into our bowl here. And we're going to take our eggs and finally put them in there with them. And for this recipe we need 3 large eggs. So you can just go to any grocery store and get your eggs. And as soon as you handle raw eggs, you need to wash your hands. And then you're going to mix this. The recipe says that you should mix it with a mixer or a spoon, but we're going to use a spoon. Give me this one. You just have to mix that until it's all a nice even consistency. We're going to switch our spoons over here. Okay. Okay, so this recipe is actually requiring us to take 1 cup of the batter and put it into a different bowl, and then pour the rest of it into the cake pan. Okay, so we're going to take a cup of this and put it into a small bowl. We're going to find one right here. we're just going to take a cup of this and we're going to use it later. Okay. I'm just going to put it in there, we're going to use that later. Okay. I've got a full cup in there. And then we're going to pour the rest of the batter into the cake pan. Got to make sure all of it gets in there. Okay. Now, after you have it all out of the batter, you're going to spread it out and then you're going to put it in the oven. Okay, you're just going to put that in the oven real quick. And then you're going to set a timer for 30 to 35 minutes. And we'll just see how that cake turns out when it comes out of the oven.